Can Taekwondo be learned online in short sessions? If I'd have made a video about this back in January 2020, I'd have said no, absolutely not. However, whilst we were forced into lockdowns and the club was forced to deliver lessons on Zoom, I think with the right resources, careful planning of an online course, I feel it is possible to learn Taekwondo online. The way the course is delivered is the biggest challenge. How you get the specifics across to certain people so they understand how to perform certain techniques or parts of a syllabus, it's a difficult one. If you're not aware, people learn in different ways, in a multitude of different ways actually. So catering for how everyone learns is a massive challenge to overcome. There are also differences how the online part of this is categorised. I'd break it down into two. Online, live lessons on Zoom with instructor feedback and direction. Two, online courses hosted on a video platform. These two would vary dramatically. Online lessons on Zoom with feedback and direction, 100% believe you can get to about 90% of where you would need to be online. The areas that someone learning like this will struggle with are clearly going to be sparring, self-defense with a partner unless they have someone that they're learning with. But even then it's going to be difficult to demonstrate over Zoom in terms of control and power. In my opinion, you still have to have the challenge of grading and progression. How can you complete an online grading or Zoom for someone that you've never actually seen? And this brings the second option of online courses from the video alone. Can this be taught online? Well, yeah, to a degree. If learning on Zoom is 90%, then I think probably learning on a video platform maybe get you 50 or 60% of the way there. However, there's no feedback loop. Students learning online would assume they've been learned correctly, practiced correctly, and they're confident they're doing it right. However, the likelihood is they're not going to be accurate, and they may have practiced it incorrectly a number of times, which will make it even harder to correct. In conclusion, I think it's possible to have a hybrid of the two. An online course platform where you learn the techniques through carefully recorded content covering what's required, broken down into small chunks with follow-up online Zoom live sessions to get feedback on those techniques and the ways they are and should be applied. I'm planning on creating online Taekwondo courses for anyone to complete and would look to incorporate a weekly Zoom for feedback sessions to ensure that the students get their feedback they need to be able to progress. What are your thoughts on online learning for martial arts? Have you ever experienced it? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? And is it something you would do? Let me know in the comments.